it's a lifestyle more than just a sport.
Today, I have the pleasure to welcome in the studio Patrick Rahme, the founder of AllSquare. Welcome.
Thank you, Jérôme. I'm happy to be here today.
It's a pleasure to welcome you. We've known each other for a few years. Maybe some of you know I used to be a golf professional until the year 2000. And you founded a very interesting company in 2013. So can you present AllSquare in a few words?
Yeah, sure. With AllSquare, the vision was really to unify the golf market into one platform. So we started as a social network, bringing hundreds and thousands of golfers together on one platform. And then we started monetizing with different segments. One is obviously advertising and marketing, but then we also had a golf store that we bought during COVID times, green fee booking, and also we organize golf travel all over the world, from New Zealand to Ireland or Spain, for golfers who want to travel in couples, individually, or as groups.
So a vertical around golf, and I'm sure you could also secure some access to very exclusive golf courses.
Absolutely.
And how do you see this market evolving? Do they have specific needs? Are they changing?
Golf has evolved a lot, and I think when you start a company, it's always about being lucky with the timing as well, because there were great ideas at the wrong time. And when we started, golf was not in technologies at all yet, but it took the turn later than other sports or other industries. But now it's going really full digital, with more and more golf courses that can be booked online, and also a lot of online content on many different social platforms. So we were lucky to be in that segment, and with COVID, obviously, the number of golfers has increased drastically, because people had more time. Home office obviously allows you to balance your lifestyle differently, and that was very much in the favor of the golf industry.
Yeah, and we can say that data plays a very big role. Any golfer who has a watch can get basically all the distances on any golf course in the world. So that means every golf course has been mapped. We see a lot of content on social networks, some champions or some bloggers playing against some very good players. So you basically had a foot already in there with AllSquare. How did you develop additional services once there was this golf boom a few years ago?
Well, we circulate around the same client all the time.
Yes.
So in the end, we decided we want to be the leader in golf, but we're not going to go into different industries. We've been approached for similar platforms in cycling and climbing and other sports, but my passion is for golf, and I've always wanted to build a product that would again unify the whole global golf market. And that's how we started in different segments, but always targeting the same two customers, a golf club and a golfer.
Yeah, so for example, I think in Grand-sur-Sierre, you had a good experience. They were using your system, and then suddenly they host a very big tournament of the European Tour, and suddenly they chose you to develop the website and even the ticketing system.
Yes, we have developed what we call a T-sheet manager, which allows golf clubs to run and manage their whole T-sheet through us. So basically, when you book a green fee online, the backbone comes from us in many golf courses in Europe. And so what we have done in a second stage in Grand-sur-Sierre, which is obviously a very nice golf destination and ski resort, we've built the whole website, mobile app, leaderboard and ticketing system for the biggest sporting event in Switzerland.
So now you have the product, you could try to sell it to other tournaments, for example.
Absolutely.
So today I think your AllSquare, it's more or less 20 employees. Are you willing to invest more and maybe have some additional salespeople to capture new opportunity, or are you just now, after 12 years, enjoying basically the profitability?
No, we keep hiring the right profiles, but we also, my philosophy is to keep the team very lean and efficient. So we're not trying to be a 1,000 people company, but we're trying to leverage technology to stay small and generate as many revenues as we can.
Lean is key. Maybe a last word about how golf can help business. Maybe you remember a long time ago I wrote a book called Golf Means Business. So in 2025, which are the main ideas that you would recommend to business people, regardless of the fact that they play golf or not?
Yeah, well, golf has always been in line with business. All the big corporations love to sponsor golf events because obviously already you target a very high net worth population, but also a very passionate population. And the beauty of golf as a game is that you can network very easily. You can play with anyone, whether he's a great golfer or just very average. It's not like tennis where you have to hit a ball and enjoy it and being at the same level. So golf is also interesting for me when I hire people. Usually I hire passionate golfers. I would play a round of golf with them, and within 9 holes you can figure out how they behave. Are they stressed? Are they overexcited? Are they calm and poised?
How do they deal with pressure?
How do they also deal with pressure, but also how do they assess probabilities of shots? Sometimes they have an impossible shot, but they try it, or they will just lay it up on the side. So it's very interesting, and it's a very human sport in the end, because you can really learn a lot about a person in a round.
Yes, and the good thing, of course, is this applies in Europe, but also in China, where it's extremely popular, but also in the Middle East. In every big city now, you've got some fantastic golf courses, and they play this role to help cultures get to know each other better with a common activity. Maybe a word for non-players. Do they have to learn the vocabulary? Shall they try to become members as maybe social members?
Well, golf is obviously not the easiest sport to enter for different factors. First of all, you need equipment. So if you can rent it, it's a good thing. If you could go to a driving range first and just try it, or go with a friend and try to learn from him at the beginning. But I would say it's a fascinating sport, because first of all, you can play it all your life. And you can travel with friends, with family, with your girlfriend or wife. And it's a very, let's say, it's a lifestyle more than just a sport. And this makes it very appealing to many.
And people will ask us, where can I play? So I think in Luxembourg we got really spoiled. If we look together inside the country, so of course at the airport, the Golf Club Radical, Kikioka in Canard, Junglinster in the same city, Clairvaux up north. What did I forget?
And then there is a new course. Yeah, Geichel is closed, unfortunately.
Geichel at the Belgian border closed. There's one next to Junglinster still, I would guess.
No, you would have Christnach, but it's called Golf de la Petite Suisse. They renamed it.
Exactly. And then if we cross the border, there's a new kid on the block, Golf du Bois d'Arlon in Arlon. There is one in Longwy, which is also very nice. There's Praich, of course. There are some in France, Amnéville, Metz, etc. And in Germany, you've got Ensch or Trier. So we really get a lot of choices in Luxembourg. And there's a driving range in Kokelscheuer where people can get started and learn the basic of the swing.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Patrick, for this interview.
Thank you, Jérôme.